Alrighty. Well, we can hear the geese honking. I'm gonna. Oh no, Rocky's still. It's not bad out here right now. It's a little cool. There's been a heavy frost overnight. It got quite cold overnight actually, but it's not bad out here right now. There's a bit of a cool breeze. If it weren't for the cool breeze, it would actually be quite warm. But oh, there we go. That's that cool breeze there. Yeah. Anyway, I'll close that door so we don't lose heat. Rocky don't seem too interested in coming out right now. This would actually be a good time for him though, because the mud is frozen. So it's just totally frozen, it is. Yeah. Anyway, I got the valve on here. Oh, yeah. Gotta turn the valve on here. There we go. All right. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, it's a handy thing for starting that. It's like a torch lighter. Anyway, it's a lighter for a welding torch, but it works well for what I'm doing here with this. All right, now ice is built up there. I wonder if any ice. I'll have to check and see if my water bottles froze overnight. If they did, I'll put them in the refrigerator. Hey, you doing, cat? Hey? You're a good boy. You're a good boy. I'm cooking stew. Yeah, let me look and see. Let me look and see here. You're quite the cat. Are you coming out? You're going to come out, are you? You can come out. Everything's frozen out here, so that makes it better for you, I think. Oh, look at that. I've got ice. Holy shit. I got 4 bottles of ice. Well, I'll have to switch those out then. Put them in the freezer. Yeah, now is this still working or has it gone out? It's gone out. Damn it all anyway. Okay. Hey, yo, I gotta start that stove again, Rocky. I do. Oh, Rocky's checking the generator again. Oh, I should pull that bag down, eh? It got caught up on the handle here on the starter puller. There we go. That's why it wouldn't go down all the way on that side yesterday. I couldn't get it to go completely down on that side, and that's why. Yeah. As you can see, Rocky and I spent the winter drinking. We did. No, this isn't ours. See, this is where all your coffee fund money is going here to support my alcoholism. No, this isn't mine, actually. Well, it is mine in the sense that it was given to me. But what it is there's somebody that saves all their empty bottles for me. And that's what it is. But I don't think it's just their empty bottles. I think they've got friends as well that are saving them. So anyway, that's where these came from. So don't worry, I'm not spending all your money on a big alcohol binge. Is this still good? It is. No, I'm not doing that. Now, of course, I will spend it on crack and prostitutes, but not alcohol. So, no, again, I'm kidding. The closest thing to crack I might spend it on is treats for Rocky. And I think you'll approve of that. See, there's my stew. Isn't that nice? I've got one more serving of stew left. I do. But, yeah, there it is. It's darn good. We just let that keep cooking there. We will. Yeah. Okay. Yep, wine, women, and song. That's what life's all about. Okay. I've got these pull tabs from the cans in there because they're aluminum, and the beer store would take the cans without the pull tabs. So that's why I take the pull tabs off, because there's maybe a quarter's worth of aluminum there, you know. And I'm a bit cheap, kind of a cheap guy. Rocky's liking this though. The ground is frozen, so the mud isn't bothering him. He can walk around on the pallets. That particular pallet is a really good one. It's a really well put together pallet, and it's made out of good wood, unlike these other ones here, which are kind of crappy. There's a superior quality pallet. And of course, Rocky's gaffled right onto it, you know, because he knows quality when he sees it. He's going to check everything now. We got to check the beer cans, see what's happening with them. He says nobody's messed with the beer cans. That's good. Now I'll check the tent. Yeah, hey. Those are the bags that the beer cans were in when I got them, and the bottles too. I just put the bottles into the wagon temporarily. Each beer can's worth 10 cents. The small bottles are worth 10 cents each, and these big quart bottles here, they're worth 20 cents each. Yeah. Yeah. During World War II, that's how you'd buy your beer, is in quart bottles. And my grandpa used to keep his beer ration, because you couldn't just go buy beer. You had to stand in line and all that, and you had to show a ration card. There was a whole big thing to it. Anyway, Grandpa Fournier used to keep his beer under the house where it was cool. And my dad was just a little boy during the war. Anyway, my dad, he knew the beer was under there, and he was only 8 years old when the war ended. So this is what he was like, even prior to 8 years of age. My dad was like this. What did he do? He sold all Grandpa's beer, these quart bottles of beer he had under the house. He sold them all to a couple of teenagers. I think they gave him a dime or something for the whole load of them. And he bought candy with that money anyway. But yeah, that was my dad anyway. He did that when he was just a little boy. He said that was the most trouble he ever got into when he was a little boy. He got into a lot of shit for that. And my grandpa, who wasn't normally a violent man, I guess he went after those two young lads that bought the beer. And he took a hold of them. I don't think he hurt them real bad or anything, but he did take a hold of them. Kind of got a hold of them and had a good talk with them. Held them in place while he explained to them that they should not have done what they did there, and that they better not pull a stunt like that again on him. You know, that he wasn't a good idea. Wasn't a good career move on their part to be doing that. You know, they needed to turn over a new leaf. Anyway, my grandpa had signed up to go into the army during the war, like they all wanted to, because in those days that was the thing to do. You were kind of stigmatized if you didn't do it. But they wouldn't take him because he was an electrician, and they considered an electrician an essential occupation. They told him he could be of more service to the country staying here and keeping the factories running and stuff. And so that's why he didn't go to war like most of the men his age did. But yeah. But anyway, like I say, I don't think he hurt the two young lads or anything, but he did throw a bit of a scare into them. So he just found them and I guess kind of took a hold of both of them. You know, my grandpa had huge hands. I just grab onto both of them there and held them there while he explained to them that they had screwed up and that they might want to not be doing things like that in the future. You know, wasn't a good idea. Anyway, but he really wasn't a violent man, my grandpa, at all. He was actually a pretty mild-mannered person, very gentle person. But I guess that was just too much, you know, what they did there. And you had to go to so much trouble to get beer, because to get anything really, because everything was rationed. He used to have to stand in line outside the bottling works with his ration card for hours to get his quart bottle of beer, you know. And so, yeah, he wasn't too happy with those with my dad or with those teenagers, you know. And my dad did say that was the worst trouble he ever got into when he was growing up, when he did that. Anyway, yeah, there's Rocky. He said that's enough outside time for now. Okay, we'll close the door then, my friend. Keep the heat in. Anyway, it looks like it's going to be a nice day. Once the cold burns off, I think it's going to be all right. Anyway, that's it for now. Hey, look at my stew. I don't have time today to cook it on the candle, so I'm doing it this way. I have to call the lady in town that I'm working for in 5 minutes. So I'm in a hurry. All right. We'll talk to you later.